Oh, so it has been some time. And I know this isn't probably preferable for the viewers at home. I apologize, but that's how life goes. So it's probably been a couple weeks since I've been able to play Gibbous. So we're diving back in, a little cold. I do remember some of our tasks at hand. One of the tasks, I believe, is we have to change the light somehow with the Y. We're gonna talk to people and kind of get caught up. We were stuck to begin with anyway, so let's see if we can get some clues.
I have this Y-shaped thing.
Ah, yes. But pray, what's in a letter? If you prick it, does it not bleed? If you tickle it, does it not laugh?
I would be very surprised if it did.
Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt.
Moving on.
Yeah, this lady. I feel like we tried all this. I'm just gonna try the rubber band just in case we didn't. Talk to her after breaking apart.
I have this rubber band here.
And does its whimsical elasticity not elicit post-conscious, vaguely subcultural impulses to make it go boing?
It actually kinda does.
It is your postmodern Homo sapiens sapien.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that. All right.
Oh, indeed.
So we're gonna leave her alone. Can we do something with the statue? Can we put...
Emma goes with an I, not a Y.
Alright, let's move on. Into the main town area. I know we have to do something with the internet. Let's look at the cable again.
Must be pretty important around these parts, this cable.
So that's going into the gate. We can't enter the gate yet until we solve a puzzle for this lady, I believe. Let's talk to her.
Can I go in now?
As soon as you tell me the number of pieces Corvin's heart broke into.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, so we gotta figure out the number of pieces his heart broke into. We've already talked to her husband. Why don't do this just in case there's some trigger here that we need to have triggered.
How do I recognize your husband?
Big silly black hat and the bigger and sillier white moustache.
Thanks.
Moustache.
Why can't you be the password recovery system?
Does your wife do everything around the house while you just lie around?
I don't have a wife.
Doesn't surprise me.
Hey! Actually...
Alright, so we can't do anything there. And this girl was her dog. They can't do anything. Her cat dog, I should say. Let's talk to her, though, just to be sure.
Catch you later, Maria.
See you!
So nothing different there from what I recall. Light bulb, look at that. I did not notice that before. Okay.
A pretty powerful light bulb illuminating that info thingy.
Wow.
I don't think it would project onto anything, so no. It's way too hot to touch, and I don't see a light switch.
Okay.
Cauldron needs no heating, it's empty.
What am I supposed to do?
Sounds like a sure way to get hurt and not accomplish anything. All the Y's in the English translation are there.
Let's look at this.
It's a tourist info thing about the statue in town in general. Yep, just as I suspected, it's a Vlad. It's a tourist info thing about the statue in town and... Yep.
You don't need to involve me in all your foolishness, you know?
I know.
So this is the only light we can really interact with. So this makes me think this is the light that we need to manipulate. But I can't seem to do anything with it. Oh.
Okay, this should stop it from burning my fingertips.
Okay.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
What? I need this bulb. My folks are from around these parts.
Oh, sure. Silly me. Why don't you grab the statue while you're at it?
Hey, I'll bring it back, okay? I need this.
For such a goody two-shoes, you sure do borrow things a lot.
Shut up, cat.
So it's amazing to me how the human brain works. I mean, I don't even understand. I don't understand the process here. So I have not played this game in a couple weeks. I remember when I last played it, I was stuck. I don't know if I audibly mentioned that or really showed me going around not knowing what to do. I'm not sure, but I was stuck. And after I quit playing, I thought about it more, and I was like, man, I'm stuck in that game. I don't know what to do. And I kept telling myself, when I go back, I'm going to be lost. I'm going to be completely lost, and it's going to be a whole episode of me looking around, not knowing what to do. And it started that way, but within, like 2 minutes, I've already found something entirely new and a critical piece. It's ridiculous. Like, I overlooked that light bulb the entire time we've been in this area until taking a break and coming back. And with the puzzle games, for some reason, that really does work. Like, if you get stuck in an adventure game, just take a break. And that's not why I haven't played the game. It just happened to work out this way. But I've done that before with other adventure games. I remember Broken Sword was a game like that, where I got stuck at one point, took a break, came back, solved it quickly. And there's been other examples too, other times, but it's just fascinating to me how that actually does work.
Why would I think of such a thing?
Now we've got to figure out what to do with the bulb, and that is a harder part, I guess. I don't know if that's harder or not. My thought is to come over here and try it on this thing. I can't put it here. Let's talk to the art critic about it. See what she says.
I've got this light bulb.
Yes, a defiant, if blatantly neo-modern objet d'art, reverberating our insatiable thirst for photophobic destructuralism.
That's what the catalog said, yep. I'll leave you.
Indeed.
So, I don't...
This cauldron has no visible sockets.
Thought maybe he just put it in there, don't know why.
It doesn't work that way. This needs to go into something else.
Yes, it does, but into what? What the hell would I put that into? Can I put it into the mural?
Natural light suits it better.
Now, legend has it that a long, long time ago,
Wait, what?
on top of a mountain overlooking Forum Maris, a Solomonar.
Okay, we've went through that before, so I'm not gonna go through that again. I bet there's something in there. The answer to what I'm looking for is in that mural, but I'm gonna try to butt my head against this a little more. What do I do with the light bulb? We'll continue to look around. I think we'll go back into the inn or the tavern, whatever they're calling it.
And welcome back, listeners, to our
specifically looking to see if there's a spot where I can plug in the light bulb. I don't know why I'd want to. Wait, what was that? Cable.
A cable that seems to run outside. Probably internet, I think. I can just follow it.
Okay, no doing there.
And we'll be spending the next hour
What do I do with this light bulb?
Buckle up, everybody! No, seriously. Whether you are in an autonomous or animal traction,
I think it already has lamps.
please, they don't put those potholes in the road for nothing. You know what
Talk to you.
So these guys give me a drink, but I can't do anything about that
Anyway,
now.
dear listeners, here's a weather update. We have no idea what's happening anymore.
Is this the illuminator?
What? Sure is.
That's what I thought. What do I do with it again?
The old Corvinus heart. Light that sucker up.
How?
Then add the letter. Then start counting. What? All clear now?
I guess.
No.
Bye.
What? Bye.
Alright, so he's confirmed what we pretty much knew to be true, that we have the illuminator. The light bulb. He wants us to light the heart up. That's the part that I'm stuck at. Once I solve this puzzle, I'll be able to tell if it was a good one or not. Right now, I have to reserve judgment because, you know, I don't know. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel like, oh, this is a challenging puzzle. I just got to figure out the solution. I'm just going, oh, where's the thing I missed? And obviously, it's right here. Spotlight. Oh. Okay. Funny how that works. Where are you?
Perfectly functional.
Where are
Could
you?
you
Shh, 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 people, shush. My man, over here. Stay still, chill. Here we go.
And it fits. Nice. Symmetry, I am really into you.
Okay, we used the Y.
There we go. It will now project a Y on that heart shape. It's neatly divided into 9 parts. I guess that's my password right there.
So, we can now judge this puzzle. Not good. And the reason I'll say that is because, one, it was not complex. It just was me overlooking a tiny little bulb in one area and overlooking the turned off spotlight, which almost looks like a rock or piece of the grass here. I see it now and it stands out, and heck, I might have even highlighted it before and interacted with it before. I don't remember, but it's... Even if you didn't miss those pieces, it would be easy. So if you had the light bulb and you knew there was a spotlight, you would just go, I'll just put the bulb in the spotlight. Boom. You would solve it as quick as I just did once I knew where the pieces were. So it wasn't that I couldn't wrap my head around the logic. It was that I had to pixel hunt. And no one really likes pixel hunting in point-and-click adventure games. You don't like not being able to find all the tools. You want to have all the tools. You just don't want to know exactly how to use them. You want to have to deduce and work out how to use them. So not a good puzzle, but whatever. It probably took me longer than the developers intended. It probably took me longer than most people, I would say, just because I was overlooking stuff. Not everyone would have done that. But that doesn't change the fact that even if you aren't overlooking it, it's still stupidly simple. And if you are overlooking it, then it's the game's fault. Because that shouldn't be part of the challenge. Part of the challenge shouldn't be having to find the things you need. They shouldn't be that obscure. Anyway, let's talk to the lady.
9 pieces.
That's right, Chiclet. Go on in then. Wait! I look at you now in this light and... Oh!
Oh?
Corvinus! I... Forgive me for doubting. You know, of course you know. You are back!
sorry, is this like some access granted ritual I'm not completely understanding?
Corvinus! Corvinus redivivus!
She's gone.
Well, someone got really excited about you for some reason. There's that. She was also married and more than a century old. There's that, too.
Let's just go in and figure out this blackout.
Corvinus! Corvinus!
Shut up, kitty.
So, that whole development makes that prior puzzle even worse, because now it turns out that if she had just looked at me in the light, she wouldn't have even needed the password. So I literally solved the puzzle for nothing. It wasn't I turned on the light so that she could see me better or something that had a direct cause and effect. So that just makes that whole puzzle a time waste. If he had literally just stepped up to the counter a little closer to begin with to talk to her, which most people would have done, we wouldn't have needed to even do that. It's not a big deal, but it's just one of those things when you think about game design, you go, you just undermined everything the player just did. Should you have done that?
A severely battered bust. I think it's supposed to be the guy in the portrait. It's unmovable and I'm frankly afraid to touch it. There's like swords sticking out of it. Kitty doesn't care about sculpture, pierced by swords and strangely familiar or not.
You don't know that, and I hate that about this game. I want Kitty to interact with things more. Let her comment on the statue. Let her tell us she doesn't care about it.
It's a withered portrait of a man with a fiercely intense stare. There's something about him, something strange but familiar.
He's got your eyes and eyebrows and your cheekbone and maybe your nose, but I mean, it looks similar, but it also looks like a different dude.
There's nothing to do with it, just, I guess, admire it? He looks so familiar and I can't place him. Who does this guy remind me of? Kitty, who does this guy remind me of? It's killing me, he looks so familiar.
I know this is gonna sound bad, but you all sort of look the same to me.
Impenetrable door.
Holy wow, someone really doesn't want anyone to get past that door. That's by far the most secured ancient Transylvanian door I've ever come across. There is no way in heaven, earth, or purgatory I'm getting past that door. I mean, I'm curious, but no way we're ever opening this.
Look, man, we got through some pretty stacked against us odds, but that door? Nah. Hate to say it, but it's not happening.
I'd just really like to know what the secret behind it is.
Yeah, well,
Well?
I was trying to think of a way to say some secrets are best left uncovered without sounding cliche, but I failed miserably, okay? We don't need to poke our snouts into every corner of this country.
Yeah, maybe next time we visit. They protrude out of the wall like little fragile bones, bathed in the red disturbing light cast from that sinister window.
Easy there, Lovecraft.
Had they still been a ladder? Yeah, definitely. Go get that hatch, girl!
Fine.
Ouch!
Okay, well that did not work.
Uh-huh! So that's where the cable goes.
Oh, I can sense it coming.
I'm not exactly short, but that hatch is way out of reach.
No point in sending Kitty up there again. It's gonna make me do something anyway.
Oh man, that must have hurt. That's our internet cable, all right. Looks like it's going up into the ceiling there. Can't reach it. Just reaching the cable wouldn't really help.
Alright, so let me just make sure there's nothing else I've missed. I can't push this, right?
It's unmovable, and I'm frankly afraid to touch it. There's like swords sticking out of it.
Yeah, because those swords are gonna get you, dude. Like, just either move the swords out of it, or they're stuck in it enough that it's not a problem. We can go this way. Does this leave? I don't know. Okay, so that's back to town. Let's go back in. So, we've got to figure out a way to reach the hatch. We already had a puzzle like this before. We were playing as Dawn.
It's not exactly slingshot material. Just pretend I came up with a snappy remark on how ridiculous that idea was.
I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. I guess my logic there was maybe he could loop that up on the hatch handle. That's a dumb idea, but you know, adventure games. Adventure games, let's just leave it at that. What can we do? We've got trash, a bus ticket, the Necronomicon, bent fork, cauldron, and the rubber band. Can we throw the cauldron at the window and break it?
I wouldn't throw it at the portrait. It has a weird effect on me. It's really fetching.
Can we put the cauldron on the bust?
It's got no head to go with a helmet.
It does, right? There's a nose, there's a mouth, there's a cheek, there's an eye, this is a head. Okay. Can we throw it at the hatch to knock it open?
It could work, but I doubt I can throw that hard.
Can we combine it in...
What do you know? Got myself a cute little makeshift helmet.
Wait, what?
It's got no head to...
Okay.
It could work, but I doubt I can throw that hard.
Oh, put it on Kitty, and then let her ram it.
The things I do for you, Kerwin.
Why did that work?
I think I found the source of the problem. It's some kind of internet GPS jammer thing. And now it's history.
You're awesome, Kitty.
Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure why that actually worked. I mean, I kind of get it. Like, yeah, the helmet would make her be able to push the ledge a little harder without hurting her head, but I mean, she either can generate the force or she can't. The helmet doesn't give her much more force. Plus, the hatch had a handle on the bottom, so I felt like it should pull down, not up, but whatever. It's solved, and I like seeing him put the helmet on her. That was cute. And they got to interact a little bit this time, so I'm cool with that. Let's move on. So we fixed the internet, which means we should go back to the inn.
Caller, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Luca, the internet's back on.
Oh, yes. I was just getting on garlic. Let's see here. Oh.
Oh, man, what is it? Is it bad?
Well, kind of, but in a way, not really.
Did she go for you or Vasile?
Neither. She's into girls. Huh. Who knew?
Oh, man, sorry about that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Plenty of fish in the sea. At least that hipster Vasile doesn't stand a chance either, right?
Right, but could you look up that thing about Suika now?
Oh, sure thing. Let's see. Alright, here it is. Buzz says here that swallowing a spoonful of vegetable oil before drinking coats your inside so that alcohol doesn't absorb.
That might actually work, but don't try this at home and all that.
Never underestimate your audience's intelligence, friend. Here, have some of mine. Norok.
Okay, just happen to have that.
That was almost worse than Suika. All right, it would seem I'm oiled up and ready to go.
Okay, we can now solve this puzzle. I don't even remember why we need to do this.
I'll have that drink with you.
All right, here you go. Norok. Okay, friend. Ask me anything.
All right, what's with the nasty attitude?
Rodi looks like he's one of ours.
That's what I was afraid of, Ishti. Look, it's nothing personal. There are certain expectations people have from townsfolk living next to ancient castles in Transylvania.
Yes, it was either this or perpetually scared and covering in the dark corners.
But there's no need to be scared. Not anymore. So, we're just nasty to foreigners since they kind of expect it. Just a recommendation from the Transylvanian Tourist Board.
Not tourist boards again.
Sorry guys, I accidentally hit the mic there, moving some things around. Alright, so let's see.
What did you mean by nothing to be afraid of anymore?
The ancient castle up on the craggy hill. It's got a pretty bad reputation. Actually, so bad that no one ever even claimed it for hundreds of years.
Until Baron Ferenczi came. That is.
Him and his strange sounds and experiments. Well, that all lasted until one night there was a big boom.
And no one ever saw the Baron or his men again.
Weird. How does this Ferenczi look?
No one ever saw his face. Always huddled up in a huge trench coat and his face hidden.
We're all glad to be rid of him. If rid we are.
Curse him for messing with our superior Transylvanian broadband.
This is all fascinating, but I'm here looking for a girl named Peace.
Yes, she was here. She got some supplies and left.
For the castle.
Then I need to get to the castle.
Talk to Luca. He'll probably take you there if there's GPS again.
Is the castle abandoned now that Ferenczi's apparently gone?
Oh no! Its rightful heir, Vlad, has since returned.
Vlad, huh?
Indeed.
Tell me something about this Vlad.
He loves
Yes?
to battle.
Oh boy. What else can you tell me about the castle?
Well, it actually was an old monastery. Hundreds of years ago. It somehow got corrupted sometime in the past. And they tore it down.
Yes, nothing but the steeple remained, and they built the castle around it.
Interesting. Well, thanks for everything, Rodika and Istvan.
You're welcome. We're just glad to be able to be our own hospitable selves again. Isn't that right, Ishti?
It is! And the sooner you get the heck out of our town, region, and country, the better for everyone. Enjoy your stay in a beautiful, scenic Transylvania.
Thanks, I will.
Alright, cool. I'm not sure why we're dealing with vampires in a Cthulhu game, but cool. I actually am interested to see what the castle looks like. Hopefully it's pretty cool. You know, the art style in this game is solid, so I would like to see that.